Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Yolanda's on the line. What's going on? Anthony Ward, what's up, boy? Good to see everybody. I see you all on YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? We're about to get it started right about now. Good to see everybody. Hope that everybody's doing good. Happy Monday. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. We're going to start in the next 30 seconds. Welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, everybody. We're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Our first starting goals here this year for 2024 is to help at least 500 people bring their imagination in reality. And by the way, we do have some testimony about that. If we meet for the first time, my name is Donald Francis, and it's so happy to meet you. I'm so happy to meet you. It's nice to meet you if you're here for the first time. With much gratitude, love, peace, and respect. You'll also see us on It's Life Podcast. We're helping people bring not their imaginations, but they're helping people get along with other people big time. You know what I'm saying? If you like skits, you go right there to It's All You TV. This is where we're found. It's All You TV, ITZALLYOU TV. At the end of the week, just in case you couldn't catch us this week, you can see us right here at the end of the week on Channel 49 TV at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did everybody get logged off? Good to see y'all. Good to see you. I see you. Good to see you in our chat room. It's good to see you. I made sure that I had to share our page and stuff like that. Let me know what you're drinking. Listen, it's about 10:31 in the morning right about now as we are speaking. And don't judge me, but I'm actually drinking a soda. Yeah. Oh God. Oh boy, that's crazy. I'm so sorry about that. But listen, I've been up, and it's been like really, it's been very, very. It's been a night. It's been a night, but it's good to see everybody. Listen, I know that there's some people coming in. Like to share your page. Real quick, before we get into our dialogue, I want to take you to our quick commercial break, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, everybody hands up like this. Yeah.
Hey yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do.
Y'all already know what's up, man. Trey Chaney, BMF, The Wire, Saint Jacintus, Tales of a Grown Girl. We hosting it right now.
Do with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do. Coming soon to a city near you. Grown girls NYC, that's how she do. MC Heaven's in the house.
We live and direct. We about to set it off. Great play. I'm hoping everybody loves it.
Thanks for the opportunity to be in your
excellent. The play is excellent.
Deep message, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Very deep.
Houses, the Long Island, God always had you. You share your life, bright lights and stages. May the Lord protect you from the haters in the
phenomenal cast. Gonna do their thing. I got a wonderful director. This is gonna be played. So, so I hope y'all like the music and everything. Stay tuned.
You thanking my friend
Serena for bringing me to DJ Zon.
It's rocking on the ones and twos.
Definitely come out and see it.
Thank you.
So I'm coming to a city near you.
Yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through it.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do. Oh. I like that song. That's really cool. Shout out to Yolanda Brathwaite. She is doing excellent things. And in fact, I want you to understand that she got an ebook that's out, that's right there on Amazon. And also on February the 17th, she's going to have her Manifestation and Faith Mocktail Brunch with all of these beautiful ladies that's behind her. And she's also a keynote speaker. And I'm sure she's going to say some stuff out of her book. So please, I don't think it is too late at all for you to get the tickets and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to make sure I get you the link. I want to put the link in the description. For some reason, I've been having some problems with my Facebook page, but we're gonna straighten that thing out with our business page, so that we'll be able to put everything in the description and stuff like that, in which we're allowed to do it now, though. So go and do that. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a good time. All the ladies, calling all the ladies, and so I just want to turn up my pad real quick to make sure that my audio was good and that you can hear me. And so you're going to see me back and forth, saying hello to you from over here this way, and then coming back over to you and saying hello to you over here so that we can break up the monotony. So listen, let's get right into this. Today, obviously, we are talking about manifestation. You know, again, the name of our page is called Manifested Thoughts Podcast. Manifestation. The question we pose today is, what is it? Now, I'm going to tell you, I taught on this a while ago, but I felt that it's good to recap only because of the fact that, you know, listen, people need to know exactly what we are, what our niche is and stuff like that. And from what perspective of manifestation are we talking about? You get what I'm saying? So let's take a look at a couple of things. So I have a couple of bullet points here. I got about 10 for you, maybe about 9 to be exact, really, but 10, including this right here. What is you know, manifestation, what is it? It's actually, it's a bullet point right there. You know what I'm saying? So what is it actually? Let's take a look at this real quick. Manifestation suggests that thoughts can directly influence the physical world. And I'm going to tell you something, you know, a lot of people don't even really know exactly what manifestation is. Manifestation is nothing no more than putting your hands to work about something that you believe that you want to come into fruition. Now, there's certain people who are talking about like laws of attraction, and you know, there are a lot of people who are talking about, you know, meditation and stuff like that, and you know, having a specific moon to be in light in order for, you know, you to manifest some of the stuff that you want. But manifestation is just how strong your beliefs are internally that you're able to bring it into fruition, you know what I'm saying, by way of putting it into work, going to get the paperwork, going to ask certain people, going to talk to the business people, going to open up your business, going to pursue your business, going to, you know, bring your business further than where it is. You know, it is a specific strong belief that you have inside of you that no matter who tell you you can't do it, you're going to be able to do it. One thing about successful people is that even though they don't care who say what and whatever their opinions are, they will not let anything stop them and stand in front of them until whatever it is that they saw come into fruition. So again, manifestation, obviously it suggests that it is something that will obviously influence your physical body. Why am I saying that? It's because have you ever had a great idea to the point that it was about 11:30 at night, but you know you're supposed to binge sleep, you know, but for some reason it has you up pacing the floor all night? And you're like, yo, man, I feel so strongly about this. I wish I could just get dressed, you know, just go to a library or go somewhere and just start writing, or you just get up if you got a desk at your home, such as, you know, I created a desk at my home. Anthony Ward got a desk at his home. I'm jealous. And I'm sure that Yolanda got a desk at her home. I have to come to my office and stuff like that. But, you know, you so pumped up to the point that you get, you know, your pen and your paper and you just start writing. You start doing your research and stuff like that. You start doing all of your homework. That's the kind of manifestation that you do have, that it makes you enthusiastic. It gives you energy. It gives you excitement. You see what I'm saying? You don't move too fast before. And that's exactly what it is, that it will influence you. Whatever it is that you thought about, whatever it is that you feel will influence, you know what I'm saying, your physical body to be like, yo, I got to get this done. And I don't care what nobody say, I got to get this done. I got another bullet here for you. It says manifestation refers to the belief or practice of thinking aspirational thoughts, excuse me, with the intent of making them a reality. I'll say it again. Manifestation, I got the little cough again to go out. Manifestation refers to the belief or practice of thinking aspirational thoughts with the intent of making them a reality. So let me ask you a question. You know, what is your intent? Do you have an intent for 2024? Like, I intend to purposefully do this for 2024. I am going to purposefully endeavor this, no matter what anybody think, no matter what anybody feel. I endeavor to do X, Y, and Z. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, remember what I also oftentimes say, that anything that's not written is not real. You feel what I'm saying? It has to be real. Anything that you want to become real or reality, you gotta write it down, because that's the first step of manifestation to your reality. That I'm gonna write what I have in my mind down on paper. Now I can physically see it. Now I can set it up on my wall as motivation. You know what I'm saying? As a vision board, that every day I wake up, I understand the purpose of my existence, the purpose that I'm supposed to fulfill every single day. That's exactly what it's all about. So what is manifestation? Manifestation is work. You get what I'm saying? It's putting your mind, body, and soul to work, that listen, you're expecting something great by the time you finish this job. Again, manifestation referred to your belief, your practice of aspirational thoughts, and that your intent will make this thing a reality. And I'm gonna tell you, when you have something that's strong, when you have a belief that's strong, nothing discourages you. Nothing. You are just as happy, you know what I'm saying, when it's not as fluent or it's not as lucrative or it's not as productive in whatever your site might be. You get what I'm saying? You're just as happy when you see it. Why? Because you understand, listen, behind the scenes of certain things, I'm still being put to work. You got what I'm saying? Still being put to work. So at the end of the day, y'all, take a look at, let's just recap those two things. So I want to get into some of the characteristics of manifestation at the same time. So manifestation suggests that thoughts can directly influence the physical world. How does it do it? Manifestation refers to the belief or practice of thinking aspirational thoughts with the intent of making them reality. That means I'm going to make everything a reality. But here's the focus that here's the word I want to focus on is intent, right? Intent is motive. You get what I'm saying? So let's take a look at that. Improve your mindset. Everything have to do with mindset, thought, and motive. Everything. What is your intent? Whatever my mindset is, whatever my mindset says, that's the intent. Your intent is your motive. Your motive is your mindset. Whatever it is that you think will be eventually the thing that you say. Whatever you say is the thing that you'll do. Whatever the thing that whatever you do, you're saying is something that will obviously become your identity. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whatever you think, whatever you believe, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you're saying whatever you say becomes what you do. Whatever you do becomes what you are. Your identity becomes the thing that you thought. And then watch this, you move. Such the man thinketh, so is he. That's exactly what the scripture says. And I love that. Improve your mindset. That's what we want to do in this season. Let me tell you something. When you think about manifestation and you think about the fact that it is about work, and I don't mean just hard work, right? It makes you to examine yourself, your very well-being. It makes you to examine all of what you have, all of the grit that you have, all of the enthusiasm that you have, all of the power and energy that you have, all of the things that all of that, it makes you to say, listen, I am somebody that's going to make this happen no matter what anybody say, under no circumstances will I stop. So at the end of the day, look at this, right? Improve your mindset. And when we improve our mindset, I'm going to tell you something. The first thing you have to have is what you call unwavering belief. Unwavering belief is unwavering faith. And I'm going to tell you something. I wanted to share this thing that I shared with our church on yesterday, because I believe that this is for the century. I believe that this is for 2024, 25, and 26. Right now, anybody who's doing businesses or whatever that you're pursuing right now in the year 24, you're not focused on 25. You're focused on 26, because you need to make sure that everything that's going to happen between 24 and 25 becomes productive enough that you'll be able to see everything according to the fruits of your labor, according to all the fruits of your labor and how it works, you know what I'm saying, how it's able to be run, how the people that you're going to hire, fire, whatever the case may be, but you know that you need to have it at a particular place by then. Listen, that means about 3 years that it'll take you, you know what I'm saying, to start your own business, start your own new life, start your new personal life, right? This is something that's going to help you with your personal life when we talk about manifestation. Unwavering belief is what you have to understand. Unwavering belief. You know how you have unwavering belief? If you have an idea, if you have a vision, if you have a business that you want to start, you have to do this one thing. And I want you to write this down. Remember what you saw and not what you see. I should have made that a bullet point. I don't know why I didn't make that a bullet point. Remember what you saw when you first had the idea, when you first had the vision, and not what you see. Because if you focus on what you saw throughout the rest of your journey, or to motivate you and keep you motivated, not the accolades, not just the stuff that will come, you know what I'm saying, as a side note, right? And all the other little accolades that you're getting, stuff like that. But even without or with those, you cannot be distracted by side orders that are perks for us. You still got to focus on the end goal. Your end goal ought to be the very thing that motivates you. And that's how you have what you call unwavering belief. You see what I'm saying? That's how you have unwavering belief. Let's come back to that real quick. Before we do that, Let me just bring you right to a quick commercial break. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Yo, we're already giving away gifts, and we're only a few subscribers in. The only thing you have to do is go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. One more time, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. After you do that, you'll type in giveaways and type in one of the topics that we talked about on our platform. And bam, it's over. Just like that. Back to the program.
Gonna hit the ground running.
Haven't you noticed the climate between cops and citizens? They think we're the problem.
I know, all right, I know.
We got Jay.
Tommy is a good cop. He's one of our own.
This is a direct response to all the pain we carry.
What did I do?
Well, since you don't remember, I'm gonna help you out.
Tommy, you didn't think he was gonna let him and his friend get away.
We just need to talk to him about a few things.
Find him!
Judah should be the last of your brothers.
Order in my courtroom now.
Don't forget that is our Real Block family. And don't forget, they are now a part of America New Network, and they have a beautiful motion picture under the topic love. And what you want to do is you want to download the app America New Network. And when you go there, you might not see the icon right away, but if you type in love and you keep scrolling until you see this, I want you to enjoy everything that you're going to see. It is beautiful, it is amazing, and it is awesome. And I'm so very, very proud of our Real Block film production family. And so listen, y'all, I want you to know that let's get back to our quick dialogue. And again, unwavering belief is the thing that we want to have. You got what I'm saying? And one of the things that we know about unwavering belief is that you have to have grit. You get what I'm saying? You have to remember the very thing that you saw. Remember your idea. You know what I'm saying? Remember the feeling that you had. You got to keep that feeling throughout the rest of the years to come until you get to that particular end goal. You get what I'm saying? Belief. You can't have belief without faith, because belief is faith. So you have to have unwavering faith, unwavering belief. You get what I'm saying? No matter how many times you hit a wall, you get what I'm saying? No matter how many times, it seems that it doesn't work, have unwavering belief and don't quit and watch what happens. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you have to go off of the feeling that you had when you first got the idea for the business. You have to go off of that. The feeling that you once had, you got to go off of that. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't go off of that, you'll feel like you failed every time. The only way you fail is when you quit. That's the only way you fail. You get what I'm saying? So have unwavering belief. You feel what I'm saying? The reason why I'm saying that too is that one of the things that you have to understand is that you have to continue to stand for what it is that you believe, even if it doesn't look like it's going to work. You gotta keep going. Let me tell you what I took a note. It says, even if it doesn't look like it's going to work out, but it will. And that's the thing that you have to understand. Even if it looked like it's not going to work out, but it will. That's exactly what faith is. Faith is when it doesn't look like it's going to work out, but it will. Belief is, but it will. So this year, to manifest what you want, you got to continually say, even if it doesn't look like it's going to work out, it will. Because I have to only focus on what I saw, not what you see. And so a lot of times you got people who they throw in the towel too long, too quick, rather, not too long. They don't hold on to the towel. They throw it in as soon as they have a feeling. That's the reason why I tell people all the time, you got to have a decision action feeling and not a feeling action decision, because your feelings will tell you to quit your decision quickly because you waver. You sometimes feel like this, you sometimes feel like that. But when you get up and because you've written what was in your mind on a pad and you put it up on the wall and you look at it, you're like, yep, that's what we're going to do. Listen, that's unwavering faith. That's unwavering belief. You see what I'm saying? This stuff right here, as you can see on behind the scenes, you're saying all of this stuff right here is the stuff that I love to do, right? But I know that I need it. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it to look good. You know what I'm saying? I have it because I need it for a specific reason. I need to see you. I need to see what I'm doing here. And I need to sometimes share my screen and all that. So again, unwavering belief is the stuff that'll get you the stuff that you need. Why? So that you can motivate yourself and say, yo, I'm going to do this every single day. Can't wait for it to be done. And I know that after a while, we're going to hit that pivotal moment. Slow wins are the best wins because you are authentically cooked all the way through. All the way through. You get what I'm saying? And there's no reason now you can't share or show nobody else value when they've watched you go through your trial state. So listen, like I said, look, even if it doesn't look like it's going to work, it will. Let me tell you another thing about faith. We have to take a look at faith versus fear. You can't manifest anything and work toward anything and bring anything to light in fear. And can I tell you something? Essentially, I'm going to mess you up. Fear and faith is the same thing. Fear and faith is essentially the same thing. I'll prove it. I put it bullet point. Faith is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. See that? Faith is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. The crazy thing about fear is that it's the same thing. Fear is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. That's essentially the stuff that got us to either be motivated or to live in fear for the rest of our lives, or to live in fear. Because you believe something that hasn't happened will happen. You could take that either for the positive or take it for the negative. Such a man thinketh, so is he. And that's the fruit that you'll see, whatever you think. Manifested Thoughts podcast, right? Whatever that it is that's in your thoughts will be the thing that you manifest. And that's the reason why when you have grit, can't nothing stop you. You don't see the present. You see the process, but you're not focused on the process. You're focused on the end goal. You see? Oh my God, Donald, you ain't working a secular job. Absolutely. But what about this and what about that? I ain't hungry yet, champ. And it seemed like that my weight is going. You feel, and that's not a brag. It's a belief. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a brag, it's a belief. So faith essentially is the belief of what hasn't happened that will. What are you believing in this year that haven't happened that will happen for you? That will happen for your business. That will happen for your individual life. That will happen in your individual schedule. That will happen in your individual families. What do you believe that hasn't happened that will? Faith is the substance of things hoped for. And here's what faith is, because it's something substantial, but it is also an evident. And I'm not having a Bible teaching discussion because the Bible is just as practical as it is spiritual. So at the end of the day, it's a belief of something that hasn't happened that will. You got what I'm saying? You just have to learn how to reverse the curse when it comes down to fear. Because if you're fearful of, oh my God, this haven't happened, but I feel that it will, then that's when it happens for you. Because you believed what everybody else said. You believed in everybody else's opinion. When you manifest something, you bring something to light, it's because of what's going on internally with you. That, yo, listen, no matter what anybody say, I got to get to this end goal. And that's the reason why it's good that nobody know what you're trying to manifest, except that they get little glimpses and pictures of stuff that you're doing at the present, but they don't even know what the big general overall picture where you're going. They don't know why you started from here to go left. And they're like, whoa, I didn't see this happening. Why didn't you tell me? Well, some people you can't tell certain things about before it's time. Sometimes it's good that you show people, and that's how they know, because that's the best thing. It's the best thing ever. That's the best thing. So at the very end of the day, it is just good and it's great. You know what I'm saying? That when you understand fear, you can reverse fear into faith, because fear is also a belief that hasn't happened that will. But faith is a belief that what hasn't happened will happen. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, listen, I can't see it. I don't know where, but it's going to happen. Well, how you going to do this? How you going to do that? Okay, listen, I'm going to just keep writing. And based upon what's given to me while I write, I'm not too sure of which way it's going to go, but it will. You feel what I'm saying? But it will. And I'm happy about that. I know it will. And it's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. So even though it doesn't look like it's going to work out, it will. That's what faith is. So now, look, here's another thing too. If you're going to work toward something that you believe, right? If you're going to work towards something that you believe, the question becomes, what's your work ethic? That right there. What's your work ethic like? What's your work ethic? Because you have to put in some type of work. And your work ethic gotta be on point. What am I saying when I say that? Well, let me ask you a question. How many push-ups can you do? My boy Dave Stales from Social Proof Podcast. Oh God, I'm showing the label. Oh God, I done messed up, John. It's not sponsored me. Oh boy. Now I gotta go ask for a sponsor. But look, what's your, how many push-ups can you do before you say I quit? What's your work ethic? And how long does it have to take before you say I quit? I mean, come on, does it take a week? Does it take 2 weeks? Does it take 3 days, a few hours? Does it take 6 months? Here's the question. I like this question right here. What's your quit number? What is it? What's your quit number? Is it 4 months, 6 months? Is it a year? Is it a half a year? What is it? 2 years before you decide I quit? You have to know your quit number. You have to know and take a look at the pattern and say, you know what? I started this, but I quit that. Okay, I started that, but I quit this. Wait a minute. I'm starting to see a pattern here. My boy Wise is on the line. I'm starting to see a pattern here. How long is it going to take before I quit? All right, I started this. It's going to take me another week before I quit, before I'm discouraged. You have to make a decision, action, feeling, and not a feeling, action, decision. Because every time you make a feeling, action, decision, your feelings are always going to dominate and talk you out of the very thing you need to work toward, no matter the weather, no matter how good the weather is, no matter how bad the weather is. Yo, keep going. Shout out to my boy Marlon from Philadelphia. I saw him the other day. He's doing the cinematography stuff and everything. And I mean, and it's so funny because it snowed a little bit the other day. Y'all remember? Well, at least in New York, it snowed. And you know the funny thing about it? He put a post up. The grind don't stop. He got the camera out there in the snow. They got the lavalier mics out there, and they're just doing the doggone thing. Because he says, no matter the weather, I have grit. You feel what I'm saying? And my work ethic is superb. Come on, y'all. Because if you can't work for nobody else and do good, the best thing you can do is work for yourself. Don't let yourself down. You feel what I'm saying? Don't give yourself a pity party. Just understand, write down, what's my quit moment before I decide, this ain't me. It's been 2 weeks. Dude, it's only been 2 weeks. Dogs, it's only been 6 months. It's only been a year. You're not going to allow for it to breathe? You feel what I'm saying? Failure is a prerequisite of success. You know what that means? That many people who've been successful are those of them who failed dozens of times and didn't quit because they believed in what they saw and not what they see. Understand what I'm saying? So all right, look, my money's kind of low right now. Okay, that's what you see right now. But what have you saw before that? Did you see it working? Listen, faith is when it doesn't look like it's going to work out, but it will. It will. Keep going. If some of y'all are not at work, can you do me a favor? Can you just type in your description, keep going? And I mean, go all the way. Because there is an ideal person or ideal opportunity that's out there for you that's going to take flight. It's going to make you take flight in your life. Somebody you're going to run into on the street and they're going to say 2-3 words. And all of a sudden just brought light to your life. You ain't got no business. You're like, look, I'm retired. I ain't, trying to go through all that. But somebody says something that really, really boosted up your life. Now you're going to get your hair done. You're like, I'm going to go out for a little while. I'm going to go chill. You got something extra on, smelling extra good. What's going on? People are like, who is she? Who is he? And you're like, it's me. Because I'm feeling good. You feel what I'm saying? It's good to just feel good. I'm happy to be able to do what I have to do and to be connected to resources that get me what it is that I need for me to continue to do. And I'm going to tell you something. They are cap. Don't focus on, let me tell you, for all of you on social network, let me give you an inside scoop of what you need to do. Don't focus on how many subscribers you got. Don't focus on how many views you get. All that stuff is cap. Just get at least 100 to 200 super fans that you know they're going to support you no matter what. And you can do great things. Great things. I am a living testimony to it. That if social media went off today, see, social media, this is my rendition of knocking on people's door. Hey, what's up? Listen, y'all, we have something to offer. Got an online course coming. Hey, what's up, y'all? Want to just give you some value. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you something, more or less get something. You feel what I'm saying? This is a good way to outreach. But after this, my work don't stop. I'm still at work. I got people on my email list that are in my classes that, and again, God is good. And I would love for you to join our class. Just go to manifeststores888@gmail.com. I'm going to tell you something. It's a wonderful phenomenon, the things that people are learning and the testimonies that they're giving. Listen, real quick. Let me just take you straight to this. Listen, y'all, I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to remember my boy, Marlon. He got what they call MRP, the Future Spring Water, and this is some good tasting water. They said it's so good that you'll taste the spring in the water. Low calorie, low minerals. You see what I'm saying? You need to get you a bottle that's going to distinguish, and you can tell the difference between it and spring water and all this other good stuff. Go get you a bottle. All you have to do in order for you to order the bottle, go to www.mreedproductions.com. And I'm telling you, this is some good crystal clear spring water. Think about you being in a hot room. Think about the fact that there's nobody else there and you need a nice cool glass of water. Get you one of these MRPs, the Future Spring Water. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to have to get me some stock in that because I think that's going to be the next best thing. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, go do that. It's an amazing thing. Listen, let me ask you a question. Would you like to advertise your business here? Would you like to advertise, whatever it is that you want to promote, your book, your movie, your helicopter company, anything that you have that you want to listen, you can. We would love to be a part of that. You feel what I'm saying? You got your merch, whatever it is. I just want you to go right here to manifestthoughts888@gmail.com. And I would love to be a part of your success. And we can do this together. You feel what I'm saying? We could be successful together, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And we can grow together. This time, I'm telling y'all, I'm guaranteeing you this time in the next 6 months, there's going to be a great, big, big change because of the people that not only am I connected to, but the people that you also will be connected to. And I am so very, very happy to that. We're going to be showing some glimpses of the classes that we've done that promote our online course, the Cake Method, and how your life is divided into 4 stages And these key principles underneath these 4 stages are the principles that you need in order to grow your business, in order to have a productive life, in order to start from where you are, no matter what. No money, start from where you are. Somewhat make what money, start from where you are. We're channeling beginners, and for those of you who have ever are already rolling and have the ball rolling, listen. Let me tell you something. I didn't know that off of what I'm going to be doing, I'll be able to buy my house, my dream house, and it's rapidly. You get what I'm saying? What a beautiful, beautiful phenomenon. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's beautiful. And I want for everybody to be a part of the success while we're on a come up. Don't wait for us to make it to say, yo, this is what it is. No, I want you to be a part of the process. Watch us grow. I want you to love the process because it's all about you at the same time too. You see what I'm saying? So listen, y'all, promote your stuff right here. We'll be happy to do that. And I'm so glad, you know what I'm saying? And so elated to be a part of your lives. So listen, y'all, here's another thing I want you to understand. See, and I've shown you most of the bullets, but I wanted to share with you some of this stuff also. Your work ethic, you get what I'm saying? Know what your quit number is. What is your quit number? Can you do me a favor? If you can write the description, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how many times does it take for you to start something and try something before you decide, I'm a fall back. And sometimes you might not even say, oh, I quit, but your actions say you quit because you just gave up and threw in the towel. You feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all at work, I know you can't really do that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going no matter what failure look like to you. You know, let me ask you a question. Can you keep going with your idea, your new life, you know, the reestablishing? And I'm going to tell you, it's okay to reestablish stuff. You have the permission to reestablish stuff in your life. You have the permission to do that. You have all permission to reestablish. I'm telling you, y'all, really, you have all permission to reestablish everything you want in your life. You feel what I'm saying? And don't let nobody make you feel, you know, guilty about reestablishing your life. You have all permission to do it. I guarantee y'all, listen, when you reestablishing your life is a beautiful thing to say, listen, all right, look, I stopped here, but I'm not going to completely start over. I'm just going to take it from where I am. You know, you don't completely start over. You just take it from where you are, readjust some things, realign your life, you know what I'm saying? Have a different perspective on life, continue to go and win. You feel what I'm saying? And win. Can I ask you a question? If your mentor told you you won't be able to make it, will you still go? If your family member tell you that's not going to work, will you still go do it? If a close friend give a crazy opinion at the time of vulnerability, you know, will you still go and make it and do what you saw and not adhere to what you see at the present time? Will you still do it? You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, it's important. It's imperative. You know what I'm saying? For us to understand, it's imperative for us to know that whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, you have to have grit. Here's another thing you have to do. Listen, you have to have the ability to fight. It's another thing I shared yesterday, some stuff that I shared even part of the class. You have to have the ability to not only have grit, but you have to fight. You feel me? You have to fight through the traffic. Shout out to Miss Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown says, she gave an illustration. I would love to share this if y'all won't mind. She says, you know, technology is great today. They got cars now. As so if you get too close to another vehicle, the alarm, excuse me, will go off. This cough tried to come back to me again. I don't know. Excuse me. But she says the alarm go off the closer she gets to every car. She said one day her husband, Chance, he didn't park where he would normally park. So now she has to try to get out of her parking space because wherever he parked, put it into a tight spot. So she's trying to go and so she looked with her physical eye because, you know, for some of us who are 70s, 60s babies, we're not with this new technology stuff if we drive. We're, extensively over the shoulder, using our rearview mirror, using our side mirrors. Today, you don't have to do that. You have to look at a screen and it'll tell you, beep, 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 beep. And then all of a sudden, you know, and it tell you you're too close, but you're really not that close. But they want you to be on the safe side. You know, we would come, a couple of inches from a car and still park the car and not hit the car. Because that's how good a driver we were. At least I don't know how I can't talk to nobody else, talk for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she looked for her physical eye and says, all right, it's beeping, but I'm I'm not that close. And so she get back in the car, and so she started to pull off just a little slow, beep, 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 and it goes off again. And she's like, oh my God. So she get out, take a look to see how close she is, to see whether the sound is actually accurate. And she's like, I'm not that close. So she get in the car this time, and even if the beep went off, she decided to keep going. And she says, you know what you have to do sometimes in life? You have to learn how to turn down the noise, turn down the opinions, and keep going. No matter what the machines say, no matter what people say, no matter what your mentors say, no matter what the family members say, no matter what the spouse say, you gotta keep going and learn how to turn down the noise. You feel what I'm saying? So don't be distracted off of other people's success. You're on your way up. You know, you got that one person that you're going to meet that's going to be allow and help you to get on your way up if you're not going to do it yourself. You just got to learn how to turn down the noise. You feel what I'm saying? And continue to remember what you saw and not what you see. If this is good for you today, yo, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? If this is really, really good for you, let me know today. So you can't manifest anything except you learn how to fight. Here's the last point I want you to know. You have to also learn how to take a punch. You can't be swinging and hitting and swinging and hitting and don't think that sometimes they're not going to get a good hit off of you. You got to learn how to take a punch as an entrepreneur. You got to learn how to take a punch as a visionary. You have to learn how to take a punch as a leader. You have to learn how to take a punch as a CEO. You have to learn how to take a punch as a business owner. Yo, you have to learn how to take a punch. And I mean a real good punch in the gut. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? You got to learn how to take the punch. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's in the punch that will show you how much you can take and or how much you have to recover from so that you can go back and take the same punch and not be hindered the next time. You know, when you go to the gym, we oftentimes talk about how many push-ups can you make before you quit and what's your quit number, because your push-ups will allow for you to rip muscles, you know, rip the things that make you feel hurt and sore the very next day. And if you're not sore, and if you feel like you haven't gone through no workout, you haven't worked out, you know, but you want to still work out the right way. You get what I'm saying? Yo, listen, what's your quit number? You have to learn how to take the punch. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, if this is good, let me know, y'all. So again, let's go back real quick. If you're going to manifest anything, you know what I'm saying, understand what it is. First of all, your thoughts can influence your physical world, your physical. You know what I'm saying? And it's a belief practice, you know, of thinking aspirational thoughts that, you know, that with the intent of making everything that you thought a reality, right? So we have to improve our mindset in order for us to do that, right? And not only that, but you have to have unwavering belief. You got what I'm saying? And then you have to know the difference between fear and faith. This is the reason why people go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because can I tell you something? Where does the darkness go when you turn the light on? When you turn the light on, the darkness is still there. Because if you flip the switch back off, it's still there. If you take a look closely, and I'm sure some of you who are professionals with the lighting and stuff like that can see shadows and all of the reflections and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And some of that might be distraction for you. But if you take a look, you know, at the light right here, that with the little blue, you'll see that there is a specific shadow that hover over it. Because wherever there's light, wherever there is not light is where darkness is, right? So wherever there is no faith, that's where fear lies. Same difference. Fear and faith is like this. No fear, no faith, no fear. No fear, you know what I'm saying? Then you have faith. You got what I'm saying? And faith and fear is essentially, like I said, the same thing. It is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. Fear is the same thing. It's a belief that what hasn't happened will happen. And some of us manifest that the thing that hasn't happened, you know what I'm saying, to happen. But in faith, you need to have the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. But fear is something that what hasn't happened. That's something that something that hasn't happened that will possibly happen. But faith is the thing or the belief that hasn't happened that will happen. You see the difference though? See the difference in tone? Faith is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. Fear is the belief that what hasn't happened will happen. Like, again, it doesn't have to happen if you stop thinking it. Again, so what's your work ethic toward the thing that you believe? You have to know what your quit options are. You have to know what your quit time zone is. You see what I'm saying? So many people, and I don't know if I even had it on the thing, and it says I had Googled how many people statistically that have put things into work and have manifested certain things, but they went another way with this whole spiritual thing here. And this is not what I'm saying, this I'm not doing seances and stuff like that, and I'm not doing all these, none of this stuff. Sorry, And again, but again, I do know that when you put things into work, for those of us who have faith, when you put things into work and you write it down, honestly, you continue to go forth and you keep persevering, and you have relentlessness, in your spirit, in your body, and be relentless about everything that you do. And no matter how much you fall back, you bounce back. You fall back one, you bounce back. You get what I'm saying? Because again, this is what manifestation is all about. You can live in fear if you like, but it's not going to do anything for you. It's going to cost you, the ability of freedom to be able to go outside. Life is like a shell. You got to break it, and life is sometimes meant to hurt. But life also heal at the same time. Let me ask you a question. What is your intent for this particular year? We call it 2024. And I don't mean a resolution. Everybody's talking about resolutions. I don't know about you, but I don't believe in resolutions. I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in any of that. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, how many times have you broken resolution? How many times? One of the things that we have to do, I tell you, is practice gratitude. My boy Wise is on the line, and Wade with Coffee's on the line. What's up, my guy? Hey, good morning. Just got out of a mentor meeting with Tom Ziegler. Oh man, please, our regards to Tom Ziegler. I'm saying that's our dude. Appreciate him very, very much. Wise, peace and gratitude. You see that? This is my brother Wise. This is what he says all the time to me. Peace and gratitude, my brother. Hope all is well. All is well, brother, because I just heard from you. You feel what I'm saying? And our brother, Wade with Coffee's on the line. One of the things we have to do is we have to practice gratitude. For some reason, I hate utilizing AI, but look at what AI said here. For Chat GPT. It says gratitude practice. That's what we have to do. Regularly acknowledging what you're thankful for can shift your focus from what's lacking. You feel what I'm saying? To what's abandoned. Consider keeping a gratitude journal. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you have a gratitude journal, and I don't really like, because again, sometimes you see these things, and I was like, okay, Sean Cannell, I'm gonna humor you and see what ChatGPT says. But I noticed that it has a lot of patterns. So be careful. Do the work. Put the work in yourself. Be like us from the 70s and 60s. Put the work in. Some of this stuff is good, and some people might get further along with, from us, all because of the fact that they, go for the Chat GPTs and stuff like that and all. That's good. But here's the other thing too. But don't forget to put in the work. Don't allow for your brain to go be put on pause all because of a machine that will put in work for you. Although it is good, don't get it twisted. But still, at the end of the day, make sure that you allow for your mind to continue to read manual books and stuff like that, so that you can get this stuff on your own and feel accomplished. I'm saying? And you can do deep dives. What is your plan for 2024? What is your intent for 2024? Will you have a fight? Can you take a big punch for 2024 no matter what it brings? Will you continue to do exactly what it is that you said that you're going to do? You see what I'm saying? I forgot what episode that was. Can you do what you say you're going to do is what we had asked. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, it's an amazing thing. It's a wonderful phenomenon for you to know, listen, I'm able to do certain things and be accomplished. Listen, I want you to understand something real quick as I digress for a quick second. On tomorrow, can you please spread the word that we're going to have our next prize pop-up? Congratulations to Nakia for winning our first prize pop-up. She won a ring light. You see what I'm saying? And so please make sure that you email me something so that I'll be able to put your name in the prize pop-up. And that's going to happen tomorrow. All right. I want to give you the heads up that's going to happen tomorrow. I want to give a shout out real quick to Blade. Fly the Friendly Sky. You feel what I'm saying? And Fly the Future. Speaking about future water, how about future flying bars? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something. One thing about Blade, if you're in the New York area, rather in Newark, rather in your upstate New York, they have ports in many different places, but particularly in excuse me, I don't know why I put that. All right, but particularly in Manhattan, which is 30th Street, 11th Avenue to be precise. You're only 2 blocks away from one of their ports, and for just $195, you can get to any airport that's around our area: JFK, Newark Airport, even LaGuardia. Although they don't have that listed, but west to JFK and Newark Airport in 5 minutes for $195. And listen, excuse me, y'all, if you type in or you use the code Donald FNF, your boy Donald for Francis, they will take the first $50 off of your first purchase, and you will be in there. Shout out to Blade. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be, I got to make another appearance at 55 Hudson Yards, which is where I used to work, because Blade is, they're offering new merch and stuff like that for us to promote and stuff. And this is how you do what you do. You feel what I'm saying? And it's one person to another person, another person, and another person, you know. Real quick, I want to just go down the line, set goals, real quick, set goals, you know, positive affirmations when you are trying to manifest certain things. You see what I'm saying? And you're trying to be in a particular space in your mind. Meditation, mindfulness and meditation is a good thing. Learn from your failures. Failure is a prerequisite, you know what I'm saying, of success. I don't know nobody, and I'm sure we have people like Yolanda on the line. We have Anthony Ward, who got his own business, Miss Pat Farmer, John Arrington, you know what I'm saying, who has, like we know, Real Black Film, you see what I'm saying, LLC, you know what I'm saying. We have so many people who are connected to us who have businesses, you know, and Mr. John Arrington for over now 19 years have been doing cinematography for a long time, and the work that you see, it speaks for itself, you know, the quality, it speaks for itself. Mr. Wayne with Coffee, you know what I'm saying, who does book reviews and have books himself, you know, my boy Darrell, aka Wise, you know what I'm saying, who've been doing merch and stuff like that and other businesses, but he's been selling merch with his brother. You know, everybody can tell you that in order for them to have gotten where they are right now, they had to fail. You know, me as a pastor, finally getting the business aspect and all this other good stuff. Let me tell you something. I failed dozens of times working with people I thought would help us make it. But failure is the key to success. And Pastor Jamal Bryant said it like this: if failure is going to be the key to success, I hope you fail. Just fail better than the last time that you failed from the, you know what I'm saying, your prior. And again, I can tell you about failure greatly. You know, I've been on social media for over 12 years. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. My son pointed that out. Rather it's DTF Ministry, rather it's Life Podcast, rather it's Manifested Thoughts Podcast. I now know the do's and the don'ts and how to start out slow, but how to win. You get, because of the stuff that we've done before I even knew that I was on social media. Again, let me ask you a question. What are you manifesting this year? What are you putting to work this year? What are you focusing in on? Are you going to focus on some of the stuff that you have to finish up from 23 so that you can go further in 24? How about good credit? My boy John Arrington, he'll help you out with that. You know, I'm soon becoming a Rotary. Come on, y'all. Doing stuff that's going to help fund what you do. If you have a secular job, your job is not your employer. I'm doing the wrong thing by not getting a sponsor. Your job is not your employer. Your job is your partner. They're helping with the funding to the work that you are going to do, rather before or after retirement, or if during. Come on, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what are you going to manifest? Do you have fight enough in you this year? Or are you going to position yourself to fight? To fight? Are you going to position yourself to take a punch? You have to learn how to take the punch. You see what I'm saying? What is your quit limit? What's your quit limit? All right, thank you. What's your quit limit, y'all? You have to know what your quit limit is. Good. All right. I see you. What's your quit limit? I'm gonna engage with you all. What's your quit limit? I know my quit limit used to be about after a month, and I'm done with it. There's a song that says, take me back to a place where and you can finish the rest of where the place was for you when you got the vision, when you got the idea, when you got motivated to do what it is that you wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? What was your idea? What was your moment? Don't go off of what you saw. Go off of what you saw. Go off of what you saw when you first saw that moment where you're like, I can't wait. So listen, y'all, we're gonna land the plane, but I want to give a shout out to Pat Farmer, Anthony Ward, Yolanda Brathwaite, Sheena Cook is in the house. I hope you're having a good time on your vacation. Traveling mercy on your trip back. Tasha, good to see you. Sylvia, good to see you. Willamette, good to see you. Tanya, good to see you. It's good to see all of my friends. Wade with Coffee, good to see you. You know, Wise, I can't wait to have him back on our platform. That's my brother. You see what I'm saying? And so listen, I wanted to say that there's some new things that are coming up with us. And please, by the end of this week, I want you to look out for our online course. It's going to be very, very great. I'm very, very super excited. Y'all don't understand. I've been sitting on this thing and I've been like, oh my God, can't wait. And I can't talk about it, you know? I'm glad and grateful that we are having staff really, really soon. You know, we have 4 key components to our particular, company. And I can't wait to offer it all to you for the rest of our lives to come and the things that are going to be added on to that. You got what I'm saying? So listen, want to just acknowledge some of the stuff that Mr. Wade is saying. Heart shape. Oh, wonderful, man. Heart shape back to you, sir. And I appreciate you. Face and tongue. I will spread the word. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I also have a big yeah, you know what? And I'm gonna tell you something, Mr. Tom Ziegler. I want to know exactly what he is about, sir. And I can't wait to be able to pull you back in. And by the way, by Wednesday, we're going to be taking phone calls. So can you please gear yourself up? You see what I'm saying? I'll have a new secretary that's going to be on the horizon really, really soon, where she's going to be bringing all of the announcements and stuff like that and promoting all of that stuff so I can get a break. I'm a one-man show. You see what I'm saying? And it's not easy when you're doing it by yourself. And I know everybody know that. I have to try to get plenty of rest, you know what I'm saying, to be able to gear myself up for the next day. But everything that I saw is a thing that's my motivation that will keep me going every single day to come and bring you value every single day. If you want to be a part of our community, please let me know. I want you to go right here to Manifesting Thoughts 888@gmail.com. Right there on your screen, Manifesting Thoughts 888@gmail.com. I spell it out and I say it out for those of them who are on Spotify. Please go check us out on Spotify. Please go check us out on Twitter, which is now X. Please check us out on YouTube. You're saying, please, I'm trying to get to that 200 subscriber mark. If you can help me out by going to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, you know what I'm saying, right there on YouTube, and press the subscribe button, because that we're going to bring you great value. Please go back and do that. I want to be able to get to my 200 subscriber mark, because there's some great things I have to do and I would like to do for social media. If social media go down tomorrow, best to believe I'm still in business, because it's not infringed upon Facebook or social media. But I love the platforms. I love what it is that we're doing. Please do me a favor. A quick announcement. It's a preview announcement. I know they have nothing to do with podcasting, but they have all to do with manifestation. Back in July, I did something that is a great project. It is a skit movie that I've done. It's under the topic Nothing More to Say, starring Mrs. Tiana Walsh and my boy, Mr. David, Andy David. And oh my God, y'all, is a wonderful narrative where we're changing, all perspective on bad relationships that will return good again. And in conjunction with, Love and other movies that my other homeboys who are doing cinematography, who are coming out in relationship aspects, I want you to know that this is something that the brothers are going to appreciate. And this is indubitably something that our ladies are also going to appreciate. It's under the topic Nothing More to Say. Really, I did this myself. Oh man, with my wonderful new camera and I just cannot wait to show it to you. We're still finishing up on certain editing process, but we're just nearly at the end, and I cannot wait. And I want you to go right there to It's All You TV. This is what I'm manifesting, and please go right there. It's going to be phenomenal, but I will let you know when that date is released. I'm also going to be doing a promo, trailer to it also. So again, I just grateful for being able. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Sean Cannell, Rhymes with Channel, and Mr. D4 Darius. Got a chance to talk to that brother. Listen, y'all, I want to share with you all of what we're manifesting. By the way, before we land the plane, because I got one last minute, I want you to know, and it's just some updates that I want you to know about our channel for 2024. Want you to know that I am actually going to make not a reality show, but I'm also going to make a project out of the making up of our church and the improvement of our church. You know what I'm saying? We got so much stuff that we have to do, and I want you to follow this. We're going to be but I'm going to show you as episodes, and I'm going to make it a project. It's going to be phenomenal. Listen, y'all, this is your boy Donald Francis. If you know that we've given you value, please do me a favor, go back, take a look at this. Want to give a shout out to my boy Jonathan Hall. Tanya, good to see you. Oh, Lexington, good to see you. Please do me a favor, go back and look at the replay. It is your boy Donald Francis. This is Manifest Thoughts Podcast. And until tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., please come out and meet your boy. I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to have some good stuff that we're talking about. I have a special guest also on tomorrow. Please, please, please tune in. I love y'all. And it's your boy Donald Francis again. See you on tomorrow by the grace of God. Peace.